In the realm of gaming, few titles have captured the ethereal beauty of dreams like Nights into Dreams. Released in 1996 on the Sega Saturn, this game is far more than just a whimsical flying adventure. It's a meditation on dreams, self-discovery, and the internal struggles we all face in our waking lives. And beneath the loop-de-loops and pastel visuals lies a deeper narrative, one that speaks to struggles of growing up, the nature of fear, and the universal desire for freedom. So in this video, we're looking beyond the surface into the story's deeper meaning. Nights into Dreams follows two kids, Claris and Elliot, who are both dealing with common but powerful anxieties. Claris is nervous about an upcoming audition, and Elliot's been shaken by a defeat on the basketball court. They're kids, but their struggles, all too real. In sleep, they drift into Nightopia, a dream realm that's soon invaded by the Wise Man, a being born from nightmares. He wants to corrupt dreams and feeds off fear. Enter NiGHTS, a flamboyant dream being with the grace of an acrobat and the energy of a fireworks show. Together, NiGHTS and the children fight back, not just against Wise Man, but against the very emotions that paralyze us: fear of failure, rejection, and doubt. And it's in this struggle where the true heart of the game lies. The world of Nights isn't random dream imagery, it's packed with symbolic layers. Nightopia represents the subconscious, a place where dreams and desires, fears and insecurities all collide. Everything here means something. The Nighttopians, those squeaky little creatures, aren't just background fluff. They reflect your influence on the dream world. Help them to flourish and the dreams grow brighter. Ignore them and darkness creeps in. They're your own sense of hope, made visible.
But the team members really liked the idea of setting the game inside of a dream world. Once we decided to go with a dream world, what we wanted to do was something that wouldn't just be some kind of fantastical dream, but more representative of actual dreams that people might have at night. I read a lot of books and other literature about dreams and the deep psyche in order to learn how to faithfully create an actual dream. There are a lot of books out there by experts. The primary foundation I used was the work of Carl Jung, but I referenced the works of several people who had done proper scientific research on the topic of dreams.
Nights themselves is even more symbolic. Not male or female, not child or adult, but a reflection of the dreamers. Nights represents possibility and transformation. They're what we could be when we learn to just let go.
So for a while, members of my team would come up to me and ask things like, "Hey, so I had a dream about this last night. What does that mean?" And I'd say, "Okay, that means you have residual trauma from this sort of event in your past." So I was acting sort of like a dream interpreter. After a while, I started realizing that it revealed deep-seated psychological issues and emotional scarring and other things I probably shouldn't have been privy to. And I figured maybe I should quit while I was ahead. To put it simply, different people have issues inside themselves that they need to overcome, or some sort of conflict deep within themselves, and dreams give us a means of visualizing those conflicts when we go to sleep. That's how dreams work in the real world, at any rate.
Dreams don't exist without nightmares. Nights into Dreams explores that tension. The bosses aren't just weird monsters that look like colorful beach balls. They represent deeper fears, anxiety, pressure, self-doubt. These aren't video game enemies, they're feelings. These creatures try to overwhelm you, just like fears do in real life. But with Nights, you fight back. You loop, you dive, you take them head on. And when you win, the dream world stabilizes. You're not just clearing the level, you're conquering a part of yourself. At the heart of it all is the theme of freedom. Nights doesn't walk, they fly, effortlessly, joyfully. That freedom is what Nights into Dreams offers, not just physically, but emotionally. Flying through Nightopia is liberation from fear, from limits, from self-doubt. You feel it. The fluid controls, the wide open sky, it's a message. Even when you're trapped by fear, we can still rise above it. By the end, Elliot and Claris don't just defeat wise men, they grow. In their waking lives, they find courage. Nights gave them the tools. That's the deeper meaning. Your dreams can shape your reality. Hope can overcome fear. And freedom, it's not just a mechanic, it's the message.
At any rate, the character of Nights represents what's known in psychology as the shadow, which is sort of an alter self. When a man dreams, he'd see his alter self as male, and when a woman dreams, she'd naturally see her alter self as female. In creating Nights, we wanted a character that could conceivably look both male or female, and so that's why we went with a gender-neutral character.
Nights into Dreams didn't sell as many copies as Mario 64. It didn't become a franchise juggernaut, but what it did do was leave an impression, deep, lasting, and strange in the best way. Today, Nights lives on, in remasters, in cameos, and in the hearts of fans who still remember that surreal feeling and freedom of flight. Its themes, still relevant. Its gameplay, still magical. Its message, you know it's timeless. And in a world that often weighs us down, Nights into Dreams reminds us that we can fly, that facing fear can be beautiful, and that our dreams, no matter how strange, might just be the key to who we really are.
Error involved. The biggest thing for me was wanting to create a game world for Nights that would be as close as possible to bringing out the feel of an actual dream world. That's one of the things I like most about Nights, is the fact that, as far as I can think of, Nights might be the only game character that a person could ever actually really meet. I really like the idea that fans might look forward to the chance of possibly meeting the real Nights whenever they go to sleep at night.
So thanks for exploring this dream world with me. If Nights ever helped you through a tough time or inspired your creativity, share your story in the comments below. And if you've never played it, maybe it's time to close your eyes and take flight. Alright my friends, this is the Retro Gaming Boss signing out and reminding you to keep your games old school and to embrace your dreams. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.
Sonic TV.